Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Ben. Today I'm going to walk around this 2013 Honda CR-V VTi-L that we have here. Now first of all, the first thing I want to look at is, wow, how good does that colour look? Really stands out. Really looks good in the grey, and what we do have is we do have the nice bonnet protector on there in the dark smoked black, which really stands out. The first thing I want to touch on is how good a condition this car is really in. I can't see any single stone chip on the front at all, and that would come into the fact that it has got the bonnet protector on it. You do have the nice slick lines with the nice chroming on the front and the nice big Honda badge there. Having a look as well, we do have your front sensors on the car as well, so you've got your 4 front sensors, and down in the bottom here we do have your fog lamps standard on the VTi-L. Just want to step down the side and just check out the condition of this vehicle. So first, stopping at the first premium alloy wheel that we have here, have a look at how clean that is. There is a couple of little marks on there, but as you can imagine, it is a used car, so it does have a couple of little marks on it, but going through, as we step around the car, you'll see that it is very well presented. Just looking up here, we do have your side mirror, you do have your side indicator in there as well, better vision for other occupants on the road, so you can they can see that you're going to be changing lanes. Looking down the side of the vehicle, as I said before, in that passenger side door, there is not a single mark on there at all. Very clean. We do have your door handles which are chromed in the VTi-L, and we do have your button to unlock and lock the vehicle as well, with the keys sitting in your pocket. Just want to open the door now here as well. Just want to touch on a couple of things. As you can see, side intrusion bars, so the door is really wide. What that's going to do is, in the event of an accident, really sturdy in the side there, so you're not going to have any damage or any as minimal impact to the passengers inside the vehicle. All about safety. Having a look down here in the second, or in the rear door, little tiny scratch there, but so faint that it's very hard to see. Stopping at the second alloy wheel here, again, very clean. Can't see any scratches on it. Might be a little tiny bit of a scratch there, but so minor, really hard to stand out. Just having a look up on the roof there, so we can see the shark fin on the vehicle, and it does have a sunroof, which we will touch on when we get inside the vehicle as well. Stepping around the back, again, we do have more sensors on the back of the car, so we have got 4 sensors, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we have got the nice CR-V badging with the Honda and the 4-wheel drive system. We do have a button here as well that will lock and unlock the vehicle, so for the boot. And down here we have got access into our really good deep boot. So a lot of space in there. As you can see, will fit in there as well. So I'm 6'2" and I can fit in here perfectly. Wouldn't want to drive to Queensland, but I can fit in there. Having a look, also, Honda do come with a full-size spare wheel, so full-size alloy. So when you do have to change that or take the have a puncture, you can put your full-size spare on there, and it's not going to look odd with a black rim. Drop that down. Now stepping down to the driver's side, and again, it's exactly like you saw on the passenger side. Very clean, well-presented vehicle. I think I have seen one little scratch there, but that's probably the worst of what I've seen right across this vehicle, so faint. But stopping at the third alloy wheel as well, again, not a single mark on that one. It is very clean. Down to the driver's side front door, so you've got the fourth alloy wheel, another clean, very well presented wheel. The thing I do want to touch on as well is this car has got the highlighted or illuminated side paneling down in the door trim. So I think these from factory, they're not a standard, they are definitely an option. and I'm pretty certain these are about $400 to $500 to get fitted to the vehicle when you do first buy it. So this car has got all of the features that you would want on it. Well, let's jump under the bonnet and have a look at what we can see there. Okay, so now just want to have a look under the bonnet of this Honda CR-V, the VTi-L. So just going to get the cameraman to come in and have a bit of a look at how clean this thing is under the bonnet. So you'll see there, we have got a 2.4 litre petrol engine, so it's the i-VTEC. Okay, so this 2.4 litre gets 140 kilowatts at 7,000 RPM, and it is putting out 220 Newton meters of torque at 4,400 RPM. This car has got a 58 litre fuel tank, and it's getting on average 8.7 litres per 100 Ks. So that's going to get you a whopping 866 kilometres per tank. This is coupled with a sports automatic as well, so very, very well presented vehicle. Even under the bonnet you can see there, well maintained, well looked after. And let's talk about the service history when we get inside the vehicle. Okay, so now inside the CR-V that we have here. Now, like I said, it is the VTi-L, so what the VTi-L is going to get you is absolute comfort. Now this car will be a nice car to be driving to and from to school. Lovely for people that like to do long distance driving, because as you can see down here, we have everything in there. We have got your heated seats to start with. Okay, so we've got your front heated seats, so driver and passenger. The other thing too I wanted to touch on, and I probably should have mentioned before, it is actually electric seats, both driver and passenger side. So you're going to have all of the comfort features in the front for your driver and the front passenger as well. Just want to start on having a look at the instrument cluster here. So we do have your navigation system in this vehicle, so we've got the maps already set up in there. You can see they're ready to navigate. Very easy to find where you want to go, so you hit your destination, find where you want to go, hit drive, and away you go. Very, very easy motoring. Looking up there as well, so just you can see, because we are stopped, it is saying it doesn't pick up an average fuel consumption, but you can see there you've got the radio station above there and which radio station you want to be on. Going over to the driver's side, so having a look at the nice leather wrapped steering wheel that we have here, that is absolutely beautiful to hold in your hands. It really feels like you are in full control of this vehicle. Having a look, you've got your cruise control over on the right hand side, and we do have your radio controls over here on the left hand side. You do have your menu as well. This car does come with your Bluetooth connectivity, so you've got your Bluetooth down here. Also, you can select through your options on the screen as well, so just in the middle of the tacho there. Over on the right hand side, we do have auto headlights in this particular vehicle, and you have got your fog lights there as well, so you can see your fog lights and your indicators. Over on the left hand side, we do have your auto wipers as well, plus on the left hand side of that cluster, you have got the rear window wiper as well. Over on the right, so we do have an economy mode as well for this vehicle, so you can adjust your economy if you're doing long distance driving, or even in the city, you press your economy mode and that's going to get you that better fuel consumption as well. Over here we have got your traction control that you can turn on and off. You have got your parking sensors that you can adjust as well. Not everybody likes to have something beeping all the time when you know that when you are getting close to something, or you're used to doing that drive every single time when you're parking, that you can turn that on and off if need be. As you can hear, I've just turned it back on again and it does make that noise. Now with that economy mode, that will actually be set to on every time the car starts, but if you do need to turn it off, you have got the ability to. Over here as well, we have got your window controls as well, so power window, got your left and right, and you can adjust it with this joystick. Also we have got the fold-in mode as well, so for people that live in tight streets in the middle of the city or in Richmond somewhere, you do have the ability to be able to change that as well. 4 power windows there, and you have got your central door locking through all of the touch of one button at the driver's side. Now, the other thing too I wanted to point out, we have got the stop start. This isn't a push button start, and we do have 2 keys with this vehicle as well, so really handy to have the 2 keys. Now, the one thing I do like is they've gone with the wood panel finishing. Now, it's not the really tan type wood grain finish. It is more of a darker finish, and it really stands out, and it actually breaks up that leather very nicely on the front. As you can see, really stands out, looks the part. Do have the automatic gear stick there, so you can see there we do have a reverse camera with the guidance lines. Now, the one thing I wanted to point out, if we actually just get my cameraman to point around and have a look at the mirror there, when we do put it into reverse, our mirror does drop. So what that allows us to do is, when we are reversing into tight areas, you want to make sure that you do keep an eye out on your the rear of the vehicle and where your tires are at any one point. So what that'll do is allow you to do that with ease, because it actually automatically does that for you every time you put it in, and then it comes back up. The other thing we'll go through is have a look at how clean and well presented this vehicle is. We have got plenty of room in here. We have got a USB that is in here. We have got your socket in the front here as well, USB. Also, just want to touch on the leather, how clean and well presented this leather is. Really well finished. Sounds like my cameraman's getting a phone call, so just a bit of fun with it. We do have some nice leather in the car as well, which, you know, for a car with 82,000 Ks on it, it is very well looked after. It doesn't look like it's done 82,000 Ks or seen 82,000 Ks of driving. Just looking up here as well, we do have the sunroof, as I said before. So very easy to use. Click the open button, opens up. We can bring it back across again and bring the blind back across. Now, I do like that block out blind as well. So it is actually a proper block out blind, so it does match through the whole vehicle. Really fits in very nicely. I'm just going to get the cameraman now to pan around and have a look at the back seats. The back seats look like they've barely been sat in. Very clean, very well presented, well looked after, as I said before. Last but not least, just want to touch on our full service history that we have with this Honda CR-V. Just going in here, having a bit of a look. So we have done a service on the car at 48 months or 80,000 kilometers. Now, that is an intermediate service. They do a 100-point safety check and make sure that the car is in A1 condition, which this one is, as you can see from everything that we've looked at. We do have a full service history with the car, so nothing has been missed. There has not been anything that this car has not seen, and it's had everything done to it, which is great. So that's inside the Honda CR-V, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Okay, so there you have it. There is our walk around presentation of this 2013 Honda CR-V VTi-L that we have here in stock. Now, just before we go, the one thing I do want to touch on, this car is in such great condition that it does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. So for any information, please click the link below in the description. Also, for a test drive, please phone us here at Berwick Mitsubishi on 9907 0555. Really look forward to talking to you soon.